Dude, Bitcoin just pumped $10 overnight. So Bitcoin just shot up by 10,000 plus in a matter of hours. Crazy, right? But if you were paying attention yesterday, I actually dropped a hint. Remember what I said? Fake out isn't the only word you should be looking at. Here's the deal. Fundamentals move the market, meaning the real reason prices change is because of macroeconomic forces, like interest rates, inflation, and liquidity. Technical analysis just helps you time the market. Charts and patterns help predict when a move might happen, but they don't cause the move. Today's big economic data, factory orders, and job openings. Yesterday's PMI Purchasing Managers Index went up, which means business activity is looking strong. This confirms something important. Trump's economic data doesn't need to be reversed, meaning it's showing real trends, not manipulated ones. Now, the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Central Bank, and Trump have this little power struggle going on. The Fed is saying, okay, we won't raise interest rates for now, but we're going to drain some liquidity, RRP down, to make it look like the U.S. economy is strong. And guess what? Trump suddenly praised Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, for not cutting rates yet. Basically, Trump needs liquidity, and Powell is giving him just enough bargaining power without fully turning on the money printer. How Trump gets liquidity from a strong U.S. dollar, DXY. A lot of people are asking, how does Trump get liquidity from the rising U.S. dollar, DXY? Great question. Here's the simple version. When the DXY U.S. dollar index rises, it means the dollar is getting stronger compared to other currencies. But here's the trick. A strong DXY sucks liquidity from non-dollar assets, just like how Bitcoin sometimes rises while altcoins dump. When markets expect DXY to go up, what do investors do? They sell their local currency and buy dollars. This increases the total money supply, M2. And guess what? The world's total debt is now at $360 trillion. Who benefits? The US, because they can just keep borrowing endlessly. But here's the catch. When DXY is too high, the only way to bring it down is by printing more dollars. Printing money equals inflation. So the US controls the game. A high DXY lets them absorb liquidity from other countries. When needed, they print new dollars to weaken DXY, but that also creates inflation. The cost of inflation? Spread out across the entire world. Elon Musk, propaganda and the liquidity game. Elon Musk talks a big game, and honestly, his rhetoric is smart. Why? Because propaganda is a tool to absorb liquidity. The system is designed so that the US can borrow unlimited money while making sure other countries take on part of the inflation burden. So the takeaway? Bitcoin and gold are going to keep benefiting from this system. The US will keep playing this game of DXY manipulation and liquidity control. If you understand this, you won't panic sell because you know exactly how the market is being played. Let the weak hands worry. We're just here stacking. All right, let's break down today's crypto market forecast in a way that makes sense, like we're just chatting about what's going to happen next. Here's how crypto will move today using UTC +6 time zone, the play-by-play. 08, chill mode. Asia prepares for action. The market is cooling off after a big volume move. This is totally normal. Asia's traders are just waking up and getting ready, so don't expect crazy moves just yet. 11:15 green. China steps. In China's PBOC, People's Bank of China, is injecting liquidity again, meaning more money is flowing into the system. But there's one catch. I could be wrong if Pan Gongsheng, China's central bank governor, is actually not in office today, meaning the liquidity boost could be delayed. 16:18 red. Asian market closing. Time to short. This is when Asian traders wrap up their day, and many of them like to lock in profits, which leads to selling pressure. Expect a dip as the market reacts to these shorts. 19:22 green. Factory orders and JOLTS data supports growth. Factory orders and job openings are increasing. This confirms that yesterday's PMI jump was legit, meaning businesses are actually growing. Stronger economy equals more confidence, bullish sentiment for crypto. 22 zeros are red. The big players manipulate the market. This is when Wintermute, Jane Street, JS, and Trump's network mess around. These market makers and high-level players often shake out weak hands with sudden dumps or fake pumps. Expect manipulation and volatility. Don't fall for their tricks. Row 1, ZO8 green, liquidity boost as RRP falls. Again, reverse repo, RRP drops below $90 billion, which means more money is coming back into the market. Liquidity increases, crypto gets a boost. This should set up Bitcoin and other assets for an overnight rally. Final takeaway: don't get fooled by the noise. The big dips are designed to shake out weak hands. If you know what's coming, you won't panic and sell too early. Liquidity is still flowing, so the bigger trend remains bullish. Stay sharp, don't get baited, and ride the waves smartly.